So I just paid my respect to the sun, and today's day is going on track. Although I'm a little late than my time, but that's fine. Now we're going to get down and do some work, and then I'll catch you with the reading session. Besides, what's there to talk about today? So today I will talk about routines, right? And everyone should make a routine for themselves. That what are they going to do once they get up? They should have a morning routine, and morning routine should be made up of things with less of gadgets and more of nature. That should be your morning routine. It should comprise of exercise. Should comprise of meditation and things of that nature. Basically, things that fuel you, things that give you more energy. That should be a morning routine. And then after that, what are you going to do after your morning routine? That also should be set. Is it work? Is it something else? It should be set beforehand. And then after you're done with that, then what are you going to do in the evening? And what are you going to do just before sleep? You should also have a night routine, that just before you go to sleep, what are you going to do? So this is how you make your own routine, and everyone should have their own routine. And it helps you stay structured, stay systematized, and be on track with your goals. So routines are really important for that. Okay, this is what I wanted to say today. Now we're going to get down and do some work and talk to you later with my reading session. Oh yeah, boys. Hey, so today we're going to read this blog on the Washington Post, which is called Why It's Hard to Fall Asleep and Tips to Make It Easier. I think this is going to be very helpful. Let's get started. Sleep doesn't always come easily to Rebecca Robbins. That might be surprising to people who know her because Robbins is a sleep researcher, but I'm not immune to these things, she said. It would be wonderful if we could just turn our brains off like a light switch or power our brains down like our cell phone, said Robin, an instructor in medicine at Harvard Medical School. But unfortunately, it's not that easy. Tips for starting and getting the most out of therapy. Okay. Falling asleep, Robbins and other experts emphasize, is a complicated process that takes time. In fact, falling asleep right away may actually be a sign that you aren't well rested. Robbins said, after the lights go off, experts say it's normal to take anywhere from 10 to about 30 minutes to fall asleep. And having occasional difficulty sleeping is to be expected. If your standard is, I'm going to sleep great 7 days a week, then you're going to be really disappointed, said Raj Dasgupta, a pulmonary and sleep specialist and spokesperson for the American Academy of Sleep Medicine. Craig Kanapari, director of the Yale Pediatric Sleep Center, agreed. It is really important to have reasonable expectations about sleep and also realizing that you can only set the table for sleep. He said you can invite it to come, but you can't control when it happens. Experts go to research backed recommendations by addressing sleep difficulties are probably familiar to any person who has struggled with falling asleep. Prioritize a healthy bedtime routine, keep a consistent sleep schedule, and manage stress, among others. If you want to sleep better, you have to work at it, Campari said. What is the process for falling asleep? A person's sleep wake cycle is largely influenced by the homeostatic sleep drive and circadian drive, experts said. What makes people sleep is when your circadian rhythm dips down for sleep, and at the same time your homeostatic drive is really high to make you sleep. Dasgupta said, so when you get to that pairing, boom, you sleep. The homeostatic sleep drive is similar to hunger, said Bhanu Khola, an associate professor of psychiatry and psychology and a consultant at the Mayo Clinic Center for Sleep Medicine. The longer you go without sleep, the more the need for sleep will increase. If you're napping during the daytime, you start dissipating some of that drive, so you lose some of that drive to sleep, Khala said. You're borrowing from your nighttime sleep. Circadian rhythm, or the body's internal clock, also influences wakefulness. For most people, their circadian drives move to biological night at around 9, 10, or 11 o'clock and can help with initiating sleep, Khala said. But there are some people, particularly those in their teenage or early adult years, whose body clocks are set later. Additionally, there is a phenomenon related to circadian rhythm that some call second wind. Kanapari said, there's a burst of wakefulness at the end of the day, he said. noting that anyone who stayed up past their usual bedtime binging a show might be familiar with the sensation. All of a sudden, they get into bed a little later than normal and they're wide awake. They're kind of pushing into the circadian second wind. The process of going from being awake to being asleep also involves changes in neurotransmitters in the brain, said Anne Marie Morse, director of child neurology and pediatric sleep medicine at Kingston Janet Weiss Children's Hospital in Pennsylvania. Think of the brain as an electrical circuit board with neurotransmitters and motivators of these circuit Morse said. Okay, so now there is a bit of a block to go, but I'm not going to read the entire of it as there is a time limitation. So if you want to read it, you can go to the Washington Post article about how to fall asleep. It is a recent one and it is a good one. So basically, the idea is that you can't really force sleep, and you can force sleep to come whenever you want it. You have to do certain things to set the table for sleep. Make sure that you're not using your phone just before sleep hours. Make sure you're going to bed on time. Make sure that your mind is at peace just when you're going to do. Make sure that you're not taking too many naps before going to sleep. So all these things you can do to make sure that at night you are set for a good night's sleep, quality sleep. So that's what this article is all about, that you can set the table for sleep but actually not force sleep to come whenever you want it. Thank you. This was the blog for today. I hope you learned something from it. Bye. Hey, so now we're towards the end of the day, and this was a good day in terms of productivity. Although I still have some things to do, which I'll wrap up after I'm done with this vlog and after I'm done with dinner. So at night I'll be working, and then tomorrow again there is some more work to do. So yeah, that's it. Besides, it was a good day. I feel good right now, which is the most important factor in determining if it was a good day or not. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something from it.